As y'all know, when I speak about Texussia, it doesn't go far, but this is a bunch of things in this one video. This Republican White Christian National Party is not about freedoms of any sort, as we all know, as they're busy taking our human rights away from us. And I continue to talk about how they want to indoctrinate your children at schools. And as you can see here, they want to teach their version, their beliefs of the Bible in schools to indoctrinate your children. This is why school vouchers are no good. They're trying to entice, schools to do this by adding an additional $60 per student in the states. Now remember, Greg Abbott is withholding funding from public schools and has been for over a year now. And so, again, they hold the schools and the kids hostage here, it seems. But, if you'll comply with them and teach their version of the Bible and their beliefs of the Bible, they will pay you $60 per child. And as they continue to try to privatize these schools, again, it's all just a scam. Reports raised concern Texas education dollars were funneled out of state. Mike Miles, state-appointed superintendent of Houston ISD, is at the center of an investigation. As you read right here, state lawmakers and the TEA, this is one involving an apparent transfer of Texas education dollars to schools in Colorado, charter schools, privatized schools. So they're basically stealing from the Texas taxpayer. As the GOP here in Texas are taking over our schools, look right here. And almost immediately the schools in Texas started losing money, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. In 2022 and 2023, the three schools together in Texas that Miles was operating have lost $2.7 million. Welcome to school vouchers. You'll lose more than that. And now there has been called for the DOJ to investigate this matter. Which leads me to this. At Texas GOP convention, Republicans call for spiritual warfare. Steve Holtz here was indicted for election fraud conspiracy theorist. And read right there where he compares gay people to Nazis. Interesting they said that. Now, Dan Patrick is the one who's guilty of being a schmutzy because remember, he took the $3 million from Nick Fuentes, a known white supremacist who believes in Hitler. Also remember, the Republican regime here in Texas wanted the schools to teach that there is a good side to being a Nazi. Pause to read the whole thing, but I'm dropping down where it says, our battle is not with flesh and blood. Senator Angela Paxton, who's married to the adulterer Ken Paxton, who was at the January 6th failed coup, who was indicted, who took a plea deal for security fraud charges, which means he was guilty, says, it's against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. They are the evil. Remember, it's Texas Republicans who want to block women from traveling to get an abortion, which is health care from a failed pregnancy. Also remember, the Texas Republican regime are trying to pass a law to protect the pastors who have sexually assaulted little children. As you see here, and this just happened, a former Texas SBC leader indicted for falsifying records in sex abuse case. But yet they want the pastors and the Bibles in your schools. So they're all about forced pregnancy, whether it's from a sexual assault. It is not safe for any woman or little girl in Texas. Remember, we lead the charge in the highest number of sexual assaults here and forced pregnancies. And the Senate Republicans, Ted Cruz and John Cornyn, blocked a bill that would protect access to contraceptive, which we've been saying that they will come for your contraceptives. They are not a party of freedom. They are a party of control. They're theocracy/autocracies.